Victoria, thank you. Good afternoon to you. We'll start in Baku, where it's a pretty hot afternoon, I have to say. 32 degrees and only a touch cooler for the kickoff a little bit later on. Not quite as warm as that here at home, but not far off. Some parts of the south getting close to 30 degrees today. Lots of sunshine around.
Well, the term must win is bandied about all too freely in tournament football. So let's just say Wales could do themselves an enormous favour if they win here tonight. 3 points, that should guarantee their place in the next round. But if they lose to Turkey tonight, well, it's almost mission impossible, heading to the eternal city of Rome and a fight for survival.
But it is across those southern areas where things are set to turn quite a lot more turbulent later on because of this cloud that you can see now drifting across northern France. This is heading in our direction, and for some of us, for southern, for central, for eastern parts of England particularly, it is set to spark off some thunderstorms through tonight and tomorrow, with the risk of torrential downpours in places.
Hello, good afternoon. More blue sky and sunshine for the rest of the afternoon. This is Bromley as pictured by our weather watcher Dolly earlier on today, and the blue sky is set to continue. Just a bit of high cloud, perhaps getting in the way at times, turning the sunshine a little hazier. Temperatures very close to 30 degrees Celsius. It could end up being the warmest day of the year so far. The winds are light. The pollen and the UV levels today are both high. But overnight tonight, it's all going to break. Now, we've got this plume of very warm, humid air coming in from the near continent. There's a Met Office weather warning in place for thunderstorms that's valid from this evening right the way through until the end of the day on Thursday. There's another system giving us further thundery showers on Friday, a separate weather warning issued for this. So a very wet day all in all, but Saturday looks drier. And it will start to feel a bit fresher as well. There'll be some sunny spells around. By the time we get to Sunday, it could turn rather wet again.
Oh dear. Now, in less than 2 weeks, tennis will return to southwest London for the Wimbledon Championships, and it's good news for fans. Henman Hill will be open to the public as part of the ground's 50% daily capacity, but it remains unclear whether fans will need to wear face masks. Well, possibly. It was too hot for tennis today, with temperatures reaching 29.2 degrees Celsius. Unfortunately, that's not due to last. Here's Chris Page with the weather.
Hello there. Well, once again, it has been hot across southeastern areas, but overall across the UK, the weather picture has been fairly quiet. However, all of that is about to change as we go through tonight and into the next few days, as there is the risk of some heavy thundery downpours, especially across parts of England and Wales. So let's take a look at that in a bit more detail. We can see as we go through tonight, those showers which have been over France throughout today continue their journey northwards. Don't be surprised if some of you across southern areas are woken up by some heavy rain, some thunder and lightning.
Hello, Chris.
Hi, George. Well, it's been another very warm, humid day. Temperatures peaking at 29 degrees Celsius in Greater London. But right now, the atmosphere is becoming extremely volatile with thunderstorms right on our doorstep. You might well be woken up overnight by these storms. Now, a quick look at Friday's forecast. Further storms, same kind of area, and indeed we've got another batch of storms that are heading our way, becoming more widespread actually as we go through the weekend. Now, with each batch of thunderstorms that come through, the very biggest of these storms could deliver 50 millimetres of rain in just a few hours, and that is enough to cause some localised surface water flooding. So that is something we're keeping a very close eye on, George.
OK, after a hot summer's day, let's get a check on the weather with Ben Rich.
Good evening. After the heat and humidity of this afternoon, the weather is now beginning to break down with some thunderstorms in the forecast through tonight, tomorrow and indeed the next couple of days. There is a Met Office yellow warning in force, the risk of torrential downpours.